I'll I'll attract. And if I sound maybe a little tired, more tired than usual, I did a 6 hour stream of Disco Elysium. I took breaks here and there. Uh, and I went through intense emotions. Some emotions caused by the fact that I had espresso that I still have not completely finished. I don't need to finish it. My acid reflux is telling me, you shouldn't. Already took a couple tums. You shouldn't. I'm drinking some water to help, cool down the system. And I'll drink some more because I has problem. I has, and I've accepted that I have a problem and I'm not going to change. Oh yeah, so if I seem like a little off, that could be it. God, yeah. I loved playing that game again, going in for a second time. I thought I was doing the same character build as before, but I realized I was probably cautious first time around, so I probably, gave it a slightly more balanced. Because I noticed I wasn't really able to see anything on the ground. Like, not really even observe the world around me. So yeah, I can't wait to sort of level the character, get a couple more skill points, so I am not a totally useless cop. Oh, that's good horsey I got there. Let me put some more flowers. No, I'm not going to breed you yet. That comes at the end of the day. Giving so much flowers for my pretty bees. Oh, the horse does not care. Oh, there's a polar bear. Don't care. Okay, we're going to traverse the land at night. Oh, did not mean to make you. Oh, shit. Okay, I did not need him to, sit there because he'd probably just be pushed by something and then drown. Close, close, whoop. Close, close, whoop. Okay. Yeah. No! This is a much different pace than I was playing before. As Disco Elysium is a lot of chat. Most of, everything that happens is basically a conversation, and the conversations can go on for like 30 minutes at least. At least. So you shouldn't really start playing any of the game if you have, say, I have to be somewhere in 20 minutes, because you could get in a conversation that maybe lasts like a minute. Come on, horse. No, you come here. Come here now. Come here. Come here. Okay, there you go. So, all that's covered. Let's go to sleep. Actually, kill the spider. So yeah, you could get a conversation that's, say, 5 minutes, or you could get an hour conversation. So if you need to be someplace quickly, yeah, you shouldn't start a little playing of Disco Elysium. I don't have to, kill the creepers because it's creative mode. But this is for whenever I'm actually in survival mode. Just makes me feel really good. Really special about myself. Clowns? Clowns? My favorite little horsey. But don't tell the others yet. They will get jelly. Okay, closed. Don't worry. I think I remember where we left off. Oh, good. So we've been having problems about the Xbox connecting to Twitter, but we found a way around that by uploading it to the network and getting the screenshots on getting the screenshots off of the mobile app and then uploading it to Twitter that way. But now for some reason, at least last night, I wasn't able to upload any screenshots to Twitter. And I decided it was just like, oh well, I wasn't going to spend 30 minutes at least trying to fix the problem. So I don't know if I'll be able to upload any screenshots to the network or not. And hello, one viewer. I am worried about Ghost. Just she laid a 5th egg, so I'm going to be calling the first thing in the morning. Just so that can get worked out. We might need to make an appointment. Because I've done everything I'm supposed to get Ghost to stop laying eggs, and she just hasn't stopped. Honestly, drinking espresso helped take the edge off there. I've like been going up every now and again if Ghost is laying on her nest to make sure she's still alive. She's my little baby, and she is my husband's emotional support pet. So I know no matter how painful it would be if she passed for me, it'd be about 10 times for Brian. She's moving around now, she's eating, and I like to see her moving around a lot more. I would love it if she stopped sitting on her eggs completely, because when she shows disinterest in them, it will mean that this saga is over. And I can finally relax again. That'd be really good. Because I love my babies, and I especially love not to worry about them. I love the easy part of being a pet owner. Not the part where you have to constantly monitor your pets. And just worry, what if something goes wrong? Ooh, a little sandstone there. I can tell we're probably by one of the beaches, and hopefully water doesn't leak out, because that would be bad. I'm going to prepare to make sure one of the wolves doesn't teleport up there I'm going to go down here and then use a sponge. Oh, what's this? Endstone here. I don't get distracted. Oh, frog spawn. Ooh. A sponge. Just in case. Sponges soak up water. I don't believe you can craft them, you know, in survival mode, but in creative mode, yeah, you can. Just worried any rock I break is going to suddenly come swooshing in with water. Hang on, it seems like there might be a bird fight. Jora, you're the bigger bird. Literally, you're the bigger bird. No, gosh, I am not helping the situation. No, you go over there. Okay, broke up the fight. Jora's just looking confused. Like, sometimes just arguing over the sack bowl. Arguing over... Okay. Sand's there, so I want to destroy all that before destroying these, so, you know, it doesn't kill. So... So, Jora... so fighting over the food will is sort of commonplace, and I don't reprimand them if birds of the same breed fight, but if it's cockatiel versus parakeet, yeah. No. Come on, no. I'm trying to get Jora away. I might need to get the hubby in to break up the fight because I am doing important business. Very important business here. Okay. Plus, sometimes if they keep fighting for a long period of time, like, I will get him into health because I just get tired getting up constantly. There's, like, I love them to death, but I do have a limit. And sometimes they, in their infinite wisdom, know how to reach that limit. I'm just really worried suddenly it's going to be water everywhere. Signs of the apocalypse. Oh gosh. You know there's pools underneath inside the wall? But, so, that's really what makes me worried. Plus, when I've been mining underground at my base island, I have run across parts when, you know, water would just seemingly come out of nowhere, and I had a little map to make sure I was keeping, you know, beneath the island. So, yeah. That is a really soft and pleasant sound there. And the sun's getting low, so I probably should head to bed. Will Clouds be here? Clouds? Here you are! Sometimes he stays by, sometimes he does not. Okay. Here we go. Nice little rest. Nice little bed. Aw. I love that cute little meow. I look so tough with my Burby. This used to take like a minute at most to get to, now it seems to take a few years. Okay, Clouds, you go do what you want to do today, okay, buddy? You deserve it. And it seems like I need to be... Actually, I'm just gonna finish breaking the blocks so they're all serving an even pattern, I guess. And then I have to go take care of the birdies, my precious babies, the ones that mean so much to me, the ones I will do anything for. Okay, and folks, I will be back in a few minutes. Ta-ta! Oh, so random. God, I just feel like it's, what, like 2007 again? Jeez. Hello, I'm Josh, and I am back. I had a little bit of espresso. Oh, let's see. Hang on, I'm going to, dang, mute this one chat for a little bit. It's getting mention replies. Okay. Just because it's getting really chatty, so going to mute that for a little bit. And let me get back to my chat, which has been refreshingly silent. Anyways, I have had a little bit of espresso, but I put in a bunch of creamer, so hopefully it takes a little bit for my, not creamer, my stomach to die. Okay, I don't know, I was looking at the phone there. Nope. Yeah, I was feeling like getting sleepy, so I'm like, if I sip a little espresso, I'll probably wake up, and yes! If you are somehow not aware, espresso is basically super coffee. It's like coffee, but oh my gosh, it is so much stronger. And I'm drinking, I believe, Death Wish coffee espresso, so you know, got the good stuff. Really, really good stuff there. So good that earlier I was like getting the sweats because it was like, woo! There is a reason it's called Death Wish. And it means it's really strong. Like, this coffee could probably beat up Superman. I mean, jeez. Like a little bit, few sips, and suddenly I don't know what sleep is. If I took a few more sips, I might be able to see some deity. Like, woo! Oh yeah, I was trying to look at the time. Okay. Unlike my stream from earlier, I do really have to watch the time, so I get, you know, the birds all taken care of. This is the stream to help me calm down for the day. Except if I drink espresso, then woo! I am jazzed. I could take on the world. The world! Nothing could stand in my way! So many burps. So many burps. So I was going to get my Evil Dead Rise review out last night, and I was like, no, today when I'm doing Disco Elysium stream and I'm taking a break, I can get that done, and I edited it, but I did not actually release it. Again, the espresso was really going through my veins to the point it's hard actually to concentrate. Nearly thought that Iron Golem was going to fall down on me. It will. No, it's not. I don't know why I feel disappointed that the Iron Golem did not fall down. Oh well. I have problems. I guess you can say I have issues. Maybe I can still get to fall down. Nope. I should have waited and have been patient, but I guess I'm not the slow and steady type. Oh. I didn't see you giving advice before, kitty. Good. Gosh, I like how I'm destroying all these rocks, no matter the strength, with a sponge. This sponge is all powerful. It's all knowing. Fear it! Brum, 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 brum. Brum, brum. I'm hilarious. Just hilarious. Just like a fact. Jorah, did you really say I'm not hilarious? Jorah's female, so a female bird parrots can't really speak. They can imitate sounds, but not speech. So if you want like a parakeet or a cockatiel that'll repeat what you say, you'll want to get a male. However, as Freya can attest to, you can only guess the biological sex of your bird, and it's not a given when you get it at a pet store. Me and Brian were aiming to get a female. We didn't want a male parakeet this time around. And we were looking at the beaks and like the sears, which is basically the nostril part of the bird's face. And for parakeets, you can tell if they're male or female by the color of their sear after puberty. And it sort of looked like Freya would be old enough to have gone through puberty, so we're like, oh, this is probably safe. It was not. And suddenly Ghost was laying them eggs. And it could have been she's a lesbian, you know, there's gay animals out there in nature. But, you know, Freya was being too talkative to be a female, and her sear was turning blue. So, yeah. Male. Get a bird from a store, you're only guessing at their sex. And another egg. Whew. Okay. Should I there? Whee! This is so fun, just riding the horse. Again, I should start up like a racetrack or something. Ah, wondering what that was. Woo! Didn't mean to do that. I could just fly and stuff here, but I like riding my little horse. I like riding clouds. Your clouds, you know, go where you want to. You don't have to be with me as I work. You can go wherever you want to. It's like they're phasing through the stone. Yet if something falls on them, they get smothered by it. They're strange, mythical creatures, these wolves. Okay. Get these out of the way before I start destroying other blocks. You realize where it could sound like I'm shooting at you, dum-dums. Right? No, you're just going to, okay, I guess so. That'll be it then. It's like, I'll just make some touch-ups to the bottom of the wall. This won't take that long. I was wrong. Yet again. By some sheer twist of fate, I was proved wrong. Gosh. Hold on, no! Oh, wait. I got confused there. I'll just fall down. It won't hurt. You'll probably survive. You're an iron golem. If it's like infinite, you know, health points, infinite HP, it'll be fine. It'll be fun. It'll be something to write home about. I was like, what's that gray thing? It's Cloud. It's Cloud. Cloud, do you want to be a part of this? Yeah, you want to be a part of this, Cloud? I'm just worried something's going to happen to Clouds. Yeah. Wolfies. Okay, I need to finish taking care of the Burbies. My real Burbies. And then I will be right back to do a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably not going to finish clearing out stuff so I can do this part of the wall. So now it does not look like it's a possibility. Okay. And I will see you all shortly. Hello, I'm Josh, and I am back. The birds are all safely put away to sleep. Okay, hang on, let me make sure the mic's working here. I don't know, it sounds weirdish. And oh yeah, let me get the chat on so I can actually see if anyone's talking. Because that would be useful. Honestly. Okay, good. Okay. Headset's working. Wow. A little creepy. Wolves will eat raw flesh. Rotten flesh. Just a kid's game. Here, wolves. And not only will they happily eat the rotten flesh, that causes them to go, let's talk about the birds and the bees together, hun. Yeah. For our birds, we have a nice little goodnight routine for them. Sing, we talk to them, we make a show covering each of their ages. So it really is like this little song and dance just for them because they are awesome and deserve everything. And the first thing I do when I wake up will be to call the vet, thinking about getting some McDonald's breakfast, and then getting another perch for one of our birds. Freya likes the perch, but it is one of those perches that birds can also eat. So and it's calcium rich, so since Ghost has been laying eggs, she really needs to replenish her calcium supply, so she's been on a very rich calcium diet. And so the calcium rich edible perch, she's been having a great interest in, which wouldn't be so bad, but that's where Freya sleeps. So it's sort of comical because each day it's like the perch is getting smaller and smaller. Luckily, I believe there's like a little thin wire or metal something, so at least Freya will have somewhere to perch, even if Ghost eats all the edible parts. We were going to get the perch today, but I forgot. I was so excited about, streaming Disco Elysium, and I sort of forgot. And that was around maybe 6 or 7. I was like, wait a minute, we're supposed to do something. I just forgot. Both me and Brian tend to not always have the best of memories. We'll sometimes forget important facts. Normal stuff, not like we're getting dementia or anything. And we go to enough doctors that if dementia was a possibility, we would have been told that time and time again. But we haven't been, so that's good. Although when I forget something, sometimes I panic because my grandfather had Alzheimer's. And I don't believe my grandma ever got it diagnosed, but it did seem like she had some sort of dementia. Just grandpa on my mother's side didn't want to take her to the doctors. You know, that's his choice. I mean, she died early January, I think the 7th. So I definitely will not bring it up probably for a decade. If I ever do, which I probably won't, because that would not be polite. Oh, look, the sun's really going down. I guess I should head back to my little bed there. Okay. Oh, spooky! Clouds here to save the day. Woo! Wolves, you're also here to save the day, and you know it. You know it. Woo! I love how the host seems just to wave about. Okay, wolves, get it! Ha! I don't like spiders. I'm arachnophobic. And while Minecraft spiders don't really freak me out. Ha ha! Burn, baby, burn. It's still nice to kill them. I know, creepers explode because they're just so darn happy to see you. But still, they explode. That is a problem. What is this? Other entrance to the same cave. Okay, figured that out. Nice little puzzle. Didn't have to do that, but yeah. And this is honestly also why going across the land is useful in creative mode. Like, even though you can go across, you know, by faster means, you know, just really having a good grasp of the landscape really helps you, at least me, decide what to do. Sometimes I really need a strong visual to understand what I'm doing. Also, some things I have in place just for when I'm working, you know, building something, and I just change things completely when I'm making the final product, final build. I mean, the most common thing I do our torches. It's a dark too dark to work in, so I put torches up, but once I've completed the build, I then take away the torches and or leave them, depending on how many torches will actually light up the place to be aesthetically pleasing. Since once you're completed, you don't have to worry about building anymore. You just have to concern yourself with what looks good. Like what I'm doing right here. These spaces won't be a high priority for me to keep once the whole castle is finished, because the whole point of these little pathways is so that I can better touch up the wall like I want to. And it's not because I think this would look good in the end. Yeah, don't be afraid about changing the landscape however you want to, because it doesn't have to stay that way once you're done. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that a couple of times. Oh, I know this doesn't have to be the way it is. Nothing has to stay the same. And if I don't like something, I can just change it later. At Carpal Tunnel, and with all the gaming I've been doing, I've had to put on some biofreeze. And I feel some locations that I need to... Oh, don't fall down. Horsey, don't fall down. You are scaring me. You're scaring me, Horsey. Oh my gosh. I don't mind having Iron Golem drop down because they can survive the fall. You can't. Go! That was nearly disaster. Yeah. Biofreeze. If I game more than these nightly Minecraft streams, after a day or two it can really start to irritate my carpal tunnel, so I have to use biofreeze. That really does help. It's basically some sort of gel that, well, makes your skin feel colder. It really does help relieve pain. I only put it on when I need to. Were you trying to jump on that block? Wolfie, you realize I've been destroying so many blocks and your idea is, let's jump here. I won't get harmed at all. I have good survival instincts. I swear. The AI in this game is horrible. It sucks. It's like, I love the companions since, I keep them around. But sometimes it makes building really difficult. Because they're like, they don't just stay by you, they try to get in your way. And villagers sometimes, those AI seem to suck because one of my worlds, I have basically a city and I have a building for each profession. And I make it so that, their profession they can do inside, So if they want to work late at night, they don't have to put themselves in danger. But then they're like, hey, I'm just going to walk around for no reason, endangering myself. So I stopped really making a priority to put safety measures for them. It's like, I'm through with that. I see like little kids running around, so I know, they're doing the do and making more. And enough do survive that I really don't need to spawn new villagers. Though I have spawners in certain locations, so just in case. But I still, you have to walk by spawners to make them actually spawn. So if I don't walk by an area for a while, that spawner won't be making a lot of villagers. And they'll just have to, do the do. Which they will do right there in the open. I know it's a game mechanic. I know it's not real life. I know this is a game. Like, I don't know anyone like that. Like, do not look this good in real life. Oh, fudge. Woo! Shit! Okay, never mind. But still, it is funny to see people just walking up to each other, sort of bumping into each other, and suddenly, baby, right there in the open, and then they just go back to work. Oh, jeez. Like, yeah, that's hilarious. No, it's not real life, but still, it is funny. So I'm just thinking, what if it was real life? You can't just do that. I mean, I don't know anyone who just casually does the do with a bunch of other people around. No one even bats an eye. Child comes out, and then they just go back to work. It's like, what the heck? I mean, they must have no shame when it comes to, sex. Like, sex ed must be so different from anything in school that will ever be taught. Light up the night! Oh, I just love seeing them on fire. Actually, I'm just gonna try to do this for no reason. Okay, I'll be a good person, just go to sleep. And it's 1:32, so I should start heading, home. And I'm going to see if the old screenshots from yesterday, will actually transfer to the network tonight. And I'm not going to waste my time making new ones. I don't know what's going on. So I just won't waste anyone's time, including mine. Because I just won't be able to use the screenshots at all. Oh, I guess there was a bunch of fighting here the other night. Okay. Oh, I love the sound this makes. Nice and soft. Let's see, is there an iron... Okay, yes, there's an iron golem there. Oh, look at this horse. You seem to be in need of a saddle, good sir. Let me fix that. Okay. Oh, you quickly fell in love with me. That makes me very worried, good sir. Woo! Yeah, I was like, Groucho Marx is like, I wouldn't join a club that would have me as a member. Oh, you want to go in here? Oh, we can do a quick little run. Or woo! Okay. Here's this place. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is a proper, really fast horse. I'm worried I'm going to ruin this. Like I'm going to accidentally kill him because I don't turn fast enough or something. This is like I'm on the back of a jet. No, I am on the underside of a jet. And, I'm like on the ground and just trying to avoid everything. This is fast. It's like how the Animorphs describe being a cockroach in the Animorphs series. Which is not the strangest thing to happen in the series. You should totally check that out. It's a young adult series set in the 90s, so yeah. It is good. Maybe a little dated, but it is awesome and deserves a proper adaptation. I don't want to stop this ride. Woo! But I will. Yeah, this is the island I go home to every night, every time. So yeah. Just enjoy everything. Okay, let's breed some. Your controller batteries are low? Wow, you mean I streamed at least probably 7 hours? And the batteries are low? Well, at least I'm, near the end of the stream. Okay, guy. Okay. Like more precious babies. We need all the bees. Like Skull Island, Horse Island, Bee Island. And yeah, I killed it. When I had this on survival mode, there was an illager that came to the island and I duped him. It was just one, it wasn't a raid, so yeah. And this is where I'll end the stream for today. I hope you had fun. Thank you everyone who watched this stream. If you just watched for a few minutes, if you watched for the entire time, you are all just as option. You are still just as awesome. And if you would like to know how to contact me outside of Twitch, and or you want to support me because you've, been a follower for a long time, check out the links in the About section. I have a Twitter, we can chat. I also have a Patreon for those who've been following me for a little bit, which helps support whatever the heck I'm doing here. And I am looking to get up to 10 followers is my follower goal count. And I just hit 8 followers day. So thank you, Van7686, for being my 8th follower. Thank you very much. And until tomorrow, goodbye.